Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. We are back. This is like, I don't know what episode we're on right now. Frankly, I'm doing it all in the same day. I've set it up into video segments so that it would make more sense to you, these individual properties. So, no idea what episode this is. No idea. Anyway, we are in the car again. We just finished Frassinello Monferrato and we're going to Camagna Monferrato. I swear every single city has Monferrato in its name. It's normal, actually. I live in an area where everything is Lodigiano, and then there is everywhere near Bergamo that is Bergamasco, and Cremasco for Crema. We are surrounded by the sunflowers. I don't know if you can see that. And we're going to go check out another property. So far we've seen properties 22,000 euro, 55,000 euro, 105,000 euro, and 60,000 euro. If I didn't mistake that. I am still here with Alberto. What we're going to see is apparently probably the most unique property. I personally think it's hard to top this last one, but they are telling me that this one is something I just shouldn't miss because it's very particular to the Piedmont area, specifically the Monferrato area.
The Monferrato.
Maybe better Alberto explains what's going on.
Okay, so what we are going to have a look at, it's called Infernot. It's a specific structure present here in this area, and it's a cellar, but differently from other cellars, it's dug in the rock. So those are structures that exist only here in this area, and those are one of the reasons why the Monferrato is part of the UNESCO. So they were a cellar used for keeping wine, keeping grocery fresh, because they have the temperature at the same level all the year.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, could you explain to me, since I feel a little bit ignorant on this subject, what is significant about being part of the UNESCO?
Well, it's more sign of being certified by the UNESCO as for having or some monuments or some part closer to the society, culturally important for the world. So is being part of the World Heritage.
Okay, I understand. I actually don't track this kind of stuff, and don't I don't know what to say. I don't know. I didn't even know what UNESCO was before I came into Italy, to be honest. And maybe that's just me being a bit naive, but there are definitely many things that fit into the category of historical, cultural things that we shouldn't forget. Well, Italy is plentiful of them. So I just missed a sign. I usually try to gain the sign of where we're entering, but this is Camagna Monferrato.
Camagna.
Oh, sorry, Camagna Monferrato. I should always ask before I speak. All right, everybody, we are in Camagna Monferrato, and we're here on a very empty street. You guys, we're in these smaller communities. I can hear people, I can see people having lunch over here, but it's definitely a community with less people, at least during lunchtime. We are in the hot hours of the day, and most likely people are relaxing inside, perhaps air conditioning, ventilation. Anyway, it's hot. At least they're probably eating something. Looks like we're going to have to enter. It's one of these casa o cortile where you have to enter here. Is this the entrance?
No, it's the other one.
Okay, so we're going to go in underneath this property and then look at the back side. So is this a corner?
Yeah, it's a corner.
Okay. So this is a corner property. It's got the 4 windows here. And this is the one, I was actually expecting it to be a little bit more remote, no? Instead of inside of the city, based on what he was explaining with the Infernot. Infernot.
This is a property of the other part of the other property.
Here.
Meanwhile,
So from
the house is the one here in the corner.
Cement,
Yeah.
bricks.
Yeah, exactly.
Over. And that building structure in the back.
It's still part of the property, and there is still a part of a garden on that side that goes down the way it was used as a vegetable garden.
Oh, okay. So there's land behind it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it afterwards be able to see it, or is it hard to access?
It's hard to access right now.
Yeah, it looks like there's a wall there.
No. There is a passage, but
That's fine.
So
how much farther back does it go? Is it the same size as this or smaller?
It's a little bit bigger of this part.
A little bigger than this.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine this. We're not going to be able to get a picture of that, but this space right here and a little bit bigger. Great.
Okay.
So we're in this white area here.
Okay, exactly. You can start from the house and I leave the best part for last.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. The price is usually the best part, but here we got lizards. We're gonna save the cellar, the Infernot, for last.
Okay, here we still have lighting, so it's a little bit easier.
Oh yeah, there's electricity here.
Yeah.
There's electricity in Italy, you guys. I'm kidding. But normally the power shut off, but here they've left it on.
Exactly. And here on the ground floor we have the living area. This one is okay. With
1 second.
the dining area.
So here is a living dining room.
Yeah. Where meanwhile here we have the kitchen.
Okay, it's quite long. It's like 4.5 meters again.
Yeah.
It's the smallest hot water heater system I've ever seen. So here's the pilot light area. This is just for this sink, right?
Yeah. Right.
Instant hot water in the condensed model. There's the gas heating system over there.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have a bigger living room on this side.
This room is huge.
Yeah, it's very big.
Wow.
And this ceiling was painted by the same painter.
Really?
Yeah,
Ah,
as you can see, Panizza.
They sign it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see that. Cool. So this is by Panizza. This is a local painter that is painting all of these murals on the ceilings. Here is also a kind of a panoramic of a mountain hillside. Here, actually.
That's Naples, I think.
That's Naples?
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense.
The
Vesuvius is over there. Yeah, cool. Let's do it. I guess the light should be up there. And then, is there another one on the other side? No, he's not symmetrical.
No. Okay.
This guy's not symmetrical, but I guess that's good when you're talking about art. You got... It is very large. Can you stand at the other corner of the room? How tall are you?
About 5'11".
The lighting is a little bit dim, but that's easily adjustable. That's okay. It's partly used because of this specific type of chandelier being the only light source in the middle of the room, except for they also have like the lamps in the corners, at least one corner. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, I'll show you upstairs.
Was there a bathroom downstairs?
No, there wasn't. And here I just open some window. Okay, so we have here the first bedroom. And if you follow me, I'll show you the balcony.
Mm-hmm. So we have a balcony off the back side where you have this beautiful view, and
I don't know if you...
Oh yeah,
so
my goodness. Yeah, seriously. So it's got this beautiful view, and actually right over here, we've got our church. You've got a great view of it. It's always really nice to have unique architecture out your back window. If you got two more there on the other hillside, this area is just beautiful. I don't have much to say. I'm not the most expressive with words, not poetic, but if you saw it with your own eyes, you'd be amazed. People. So here is another example of walking through someone's bedroom in order to reach another bedroom and bathroom, right?
Yeah, and the bathroom is here.
You like green? We have another heating system. You got the unique heating systems here.
This is for the water
and the shower.
Yeah.
The mini bath. Oh, these are my favorite. These things. I had one in my house that I took out. It was like in this little cubby hole. And are these common in this area?
Well, not typically of the area. It's more for space reason, I guess.
Yeah.
That once,
because this doesn't have a. I guess you could set up a shower here with a curtain around it, but. Yeah. So far it's just this little bath.
But in the 60s when they built those bathrooms, showers were not used that much. It was more used the bath. So
this is like saving water?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I don't know if you can actually see it. I'm going to touch here. But there's like a bench right there for sitting, and then you put your feet there. So it's not like a reclining position. It's more of a sitting bathtub. So this is the third bedroom?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
There.
I'm going to get a better shot of this one. I just glanced in real quick. They're always staged. Like, I mean, they've still got all this furniture in here. How long has it been since someone lived here?
Years.
Years? Yeah. Well, often when I hear years, I expect like more of that, for example.
Yeah.
But this one does't seem that bad, honestly.
Well, this one was used as a house for the holidays.
Okay.
Up until 2-3 years ago, I guess.
So this area is like a vacation area.
Yeah. Because mainly people from Turin from Milan that wanted a country house. Since we are close by to both of those cities, people could come here and have some time in the country.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for this tour. Is there more of this house?
Yeah, there is more.
Oh, wow, okay.
Not in the house, we have to step outside.
Sounds good. Hey everybody, if you haven't seen the announcement already, I started a Patreon page for this channel. I decided and was convinced actually that it was the best way to give you more content faster, especially since there's such a great interest right now in Italian real estate. If you're the type who likes these community tours or these property tours, go ahead and jump on Patreon and find the tier that's right for you. I've made tiers dedicated for people who just want to support the channel with perhaps new technology or a little bit of gas as I travel down the road. Or if you're the type who wants a bit of mentorship or some assistance buying property here in Italy, you'll find that as well. What I really look forward to is the opportunity to use this as a resource for helping the community around me. Whether it's to help somebody in need or perhaps make a donation to a community that is looking to expand a park for kids. That's all within our power within this Patreon page. You know, the property back, the second property I showed you had a well too, but I didn't actually get a shot of it. It was hidden in the grass.
Okay.
So we're going down.
We are going down.
So this is the exciting part. This is the reason why we came. This is something special of Monferrato called an Infernot.
We'll need some lighting here.
Okay. Well, a lot of light. There's no light here. Oh, it's a bomb. No, I'm kidding. Well, we saw one of these in the other place, right?
Yeah.
Is this
those
made
are
of
for
cement?
Yeah, those are in cement for winification.
Oh wow, it's huge.
Yeah, and this is just a small part. Because from here you can feel the shift of the temperature.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Yeah.
It's amazing actually in the hot summer. You know,
Yeah.
we've been walking around in the heat all day. This is
Yeah.
a refreshing change.
Exactly.
Is this the front of the house?
This is the front of the house, right? From here on, there is the street.
There's an access from the front side of the house to see like the water meter.
Exactly.
Okay.
And here we enter in the Infernot.
So this is the Infernot. And the idea is that they dug into the rock to create this cellar, right?
Exactly.
So I am ducking a little bit. I'm 5'9" approximately, and if I stand up, I can stand up. But a 6-foot person would definitely touch the ceiling, and it just keeps going. I mean, there's this area over here. This reminds me of like Terme Milano, when you go downstairs and there's actually like some salt baths and things like that. So wow, this is so cool. Yeah, you're right. Glad we came. It was definitely worth it. These are not full. They're just here, decorations. I don't know.
Which one?
I mean, they're not full. I'm just like, I'm curious why they left them down here. Nowhere else to put them, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Part of the architecture. It gives you an idea.
Yes.
And I have no idea how the microphones are doing down here, but is it a little bit echoey? I like this. You can see the rock. I don't know if you can see it very well, but there are like, you see the veins of rock that they just dug through. They're at like an angle here, right?
Yeah.
And there are some.
Because for every time they started a new dig, I guess those were the signs. And it doesn't end. We still go down.
Oh my goodness! How far down does this go?
We are almost there. Don't worry.
I've done this before in Montana, the Lewis and Clark Caverns. There's like a specific insect that lives down here, like a lot of them. Interesting. Are those like mosquitoes?
Yeah, kind of mosquito.
Strange.
And pay attention because there is a
vampire.
It's a little wet here.
They're like fresh blood. So many of them. Holy cow. Anyway, we're not looking at the bugs. We're looking at the cellar, the Infernot. We were speculating whether it comes from the word infernal, and very, very cool. So there's a little bit of design on this corner here as well. That's just for our aesthetic purposes, right?
Exactly.
And they would just store their wine down here?
Yeah, they store the wine, the ham, the salami. Since there were no fridge, and here the temperature is the same all the year, they could store food and wine to be used during the year.
Wow. So there's like built-in refrigerator.
Yeah.
Amazing. We didn't get to talk about price, so I'm going to jump on their website and find the property directly due to some technical issues we had. Here we have the property. You see the price already. We're going to enter. It's 49,000 euros. So it's in the second position regarding the properties that we looked at. I like that it was in a hilltop town and basically in the main portion of town as opposed to like a frazione or something that's further out into the countryside. Now the area, like we discussed, is a vacation area. Those who are interested in this property need to understand that it does seem to be pretty large as far as the community goes, but it is vacation use typically. It's interesting that Camagna Monferrato here is between Casale Monferrato, Alessandria, and Asti. This is called the Monferrato Basso area. You can see the last video we were in Frasinella Monferrato, now we're in Camagna. And it's just right here on this road, and it gives you a good shot. The backyard, as we saw, gives you a good shot of the church here in the center of town. You can do a bit of exploring virtually. They have a post office and some of the other services, restaurants perhaps as well. Sometimes what's written on Google isn't actually the case. So There's a bread shop according to this, but it's important to actually experience the area. People who are serious in purchasing a property are more than welcome to go to their website and search and contact them directly, or use the link in the description that I put there for just to make it a little bit easier for you. Just to be very clear how the community is and how, if it fits within your interests, what your basically your long-term plan is, because to buy this as an Airbnb, for example, you can do it. It's not the most touristic zone, so you better have a pretty good marketing plan attached to it. There are a few in this area. Monferrato has its own draw for sure, but you evaluate whether it's something that you think is a good plan moving forward. That's it for this video. I appreciate everybody joining us on the channel. Write in the comments what your favorite part of Camagna Monferrato is, whether it's the Infernot or just that beautiful panoramic view off the back balcony. Let me know. Thanks everyone for watching to the end of the video. See you next time.